So now we are going to see about the properties of Boolean algebra. So the properties of Boolean algebra, we are having many properties. So very important properties are commutative property, associative property, distributive property and transposition property. So first we are going to see about the commutative property. So a plus b is equal to b plus a. So whatever you write in whichever form, these two operations are right. So we will take one value. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 0. So whatever you will be getting the output as 1 only. So that is what this condition is being seen. And a into b is equal to b into a. So whatever, suppose 0 into 1 is equal to 1 into 0. So both the things we will be getting as 0 is equal to 0. So that is the commutative property, second property. Then third property is AB bar. So AB bar means, so whatever operation we are done and got the output, we need to do the complement of that. So AB bar, so I am taking A as 1 and B as 1. So both the things I will take as 1. So I am going to get as A is 1 and B is also 1 I am taking. Okay, 1 into 1 we will be getting as 1. So the complement of that what we will get? So 1 and 1 we will be getting a complement as 0. So is equal to, again I am taking 1. So B value is also 1, A values as taken as 1. So complement of that will be getting 1. So now I am taking 1 into 0 and 0 into 1. So 1 into 0 will be getting 0 and 0 into 1 also will be getting 0. The complement of that will be 1. So 1 is equal to 1. So all the conditions have been satisfied. So this is the commutative property. So next is the associative property. So associative property is, so when we add these two elements, then we add with the third element, means that is equal to these two elements we are adding and then we are adding with this element. So these two conditions are said to be satisfied. So we will take with an example. So 1 plus, so B value, so A value is equal to 1 and B value is equal to 0 and C value is taking as 1. So this is a condition I have taken. You can take any type of conversion. You can take any value. A is equal to 0 also we can take, any way we can take. So now I am taken as like that. So B value is 0 plus C value is taken as 1. So 1 plus 0 is equal to 1 plus again 1 is there. So 1 plus 1 is equal to again 1. For this we are getting the output as 1. So again we will check with this condition. What is the value of A? 1. So B plus C. So B plus C is 0 plus 1. So again I am going to get as 1 plus 1 is equal to, we will be getting the value as 1 only. So we can change the value of A as 0 also and you can try. We will be getting these two conditions as satisfied. So again I am going to take this example. So I will take the C value as 0 now. So A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 0. So I am taking like this. So now you will put the value 1 into 1 is equal to 1 dot C value is 0. So what will be the output of this? 1 into 0 is 0. So now I am taking A value as 1 and B value as 1 and C value as 0. So 1 into 0 is 0. Then we are multiplying it 1. So whatever element we are multiplying with this 0, we will get it as 0. So here the condition 0 is equal to 0 is satisfied. So both the LHS and RHS need to be satisfied. So this is the associative property we are seeing. So next is the distributive property. So for this all the representations we can also draw a logical diagram. Okay, so logical diagrams the way also we can represent it this. So next is the distributive property. So distributive property is A. Then we are doing this is the AND operations. Okay, so here AND of B plus C OR operations. So if I do this condition, this will be the thing. Okay, so AB and AC, they are multiplying this A inside that. Okay, so that is what we are getting, they are saying. So next is the A plus BC. So A plus BC also can be represented as A can what is the value that is single that should be multiplied with this. So if you check with these conditions as we did before, you will be getting the distributive property. So this is a plus bc is equal to a plus b and a plus c we have to write. Okay, whichever element is separate. Not only it is not the condition we need to take a, b, c. So just we are taken it as symbols. You can take any p, q, r like that one also you can take. So this is the distributive property. So I will draw the distributive property logical diagram once we study about the logical gates. So just you need to remember these conditions alone. Now I will draw later the properties logical gate. So next is the transposition property. So transposition property is this we will be how it is being solved, I will say in the consensus theorem. Okay, so here we will see the AB plus A bar C we have given. So this can be written as they are just is an property. Okay, so here this is satisfying this condition they are saying. So whatever is there, A plus C bracket A bar plus D. So this is what the conditions they have been said here. So this how they have taken is, so this is the A value. A value is being multiplied with that is addition with that C of the complement of A value. Then complement of A value is being multiplied with the A value of this. Okay, so this is what they have done here, A plus C and A bar plus D. So this is the transposition property. So they are solving the transposition property. So A into B, A into A bar, you know that 1, then C into A bar, then C into B. So after this solution, till this you will be knowing how you got. So this property I will say when you are learning that consensus theorem. So this value will be getting. Okay. So this is about the properties of Boolean algebra. Okay, thank you.